Life is meant to be lived happily.
A real working woman is an independent yet a sophisticated hustler who doesn't look for handouts.
Life is to be lived with purpose, enthusiasm, and no regrets.
I am a take charge type of chick with absolutely no room for error.
Giving back reminds you of who you are, where you've been, and where you're going.
I am a strong, hard-working woman who cannot and will not be held back.
Giving back is important because I've been blessed, and I definitely want to be a blessing to others.
Houston is a great place to work, live, and play.
Recently had the ladies over. I wanted to get to know some of the ladies. Maybe only a few I know a little bit. There's some that I never met. And to me, if you're gonna be in my company, we need to get to know who each other are. You know, like I said, I don't do women. Most women don't do me, and that's okay. Everybody ain't for everybody. But I just thought it would be a good opportunity for all of us to get together, mingle, loosen up, kind of get to know each other on a more personal level and not professional. I want to know who these people are that's in my circle. You know?
Ladies, my surprise is here. That's true. Felt that since we're all hard-working ladies and it fits just perfectly with the bad day that you've been having, that I wanted to treat you all to a 10-minute massage on your shoulders. Oh! Okay. That is so nice! 10 minutes, ladies. Okay, everybody get a 10-minute massage. She's setting up his chair back there so everyone can indulge in relaxation. There are candles in there, just burning, and the atmosphere, the music is going. So, wow, they are missing out. Shit.
To kind of loosen up the mood for everybody, I brought in a massage therapist, you know. Oh, Nick just rubbed them little bones together and had them ladies just goo goo gaga.
I'm glad you brought your music.
Yeah.
Is it warm in here for you?
It is a little warm.
Okay, I think I'll put some air on so the ladies won't be too hot and stuffy.
Right, we don't want anybody to get hot.
But he's such a nice looking fella, why wouldn't they?
Because the room is warm.
Yeah, right.
I needed a massage like never before, okay? And that man was up in my shoulders and I was like, oh.
I know. Well, you were late. You was late. Excuse me, however, I needed to go home and freshen up. I don't know if y'all got to freshen up, but I live by downtown. This is the country. Experience us. Well, next time we have a function, we'll be traveling to Zimbabwe to come to yours. No, I live in the city. It's not Zimbabwe. You're in Zimbabwe. I live in the city. Well, make sure you get your next cruise ship back home on time before the last shuttle goes out. I mean, that. What you say? Last time I checked, downtown was right down. I know, right? Downtown 292. Yeah, no, that's right. All right, okay. Oh, go ahead. Me? You know when you're gonna stop getting invited. Well, we're talking about invites? Oh, okay. No, I'm glad that you're talking about invites. Because why haven't you been to anything? What invite are you talking about?
I like to think everyone will come out and support everything that everybody does, but I do understand our schedules are busy. But there's just some people I haven't seen at all. And that was Toiya and Linda. Where are they?
Girl, I want to curse all y'all right now, to be honest with you. Oh, let me tell you something. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I feel bad, but you know, I can't help what's going on in my life. Jesus, I'm only one person. Single mom, full-time job, part-time job. entrepreneur, got my real estate going, got my praline company going, you know, ministries at church. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm only one person. I'm only one person. I met with Sharone a few weeks back, maybe a month ago, and I was talking to her about an idea that I have, because I don't know you. I didn't know you until I met you through Linda and Nisha. I don't know you. I didn't know Sharone. Linda and I, we are sorors, AKAs, and we're also church members. I know Chaun and I know Nisha, but not as well as Chaun. I do know Nisha as well, but I've always been a woman. I know most women have issues with building relationships with other women because we all have strong personalities, and sometimes you can clash. And I know I'm clashing here and there with some people, but I felt that it would be a good idea if we could all sit with a professional person who is like an empowerment speaker. Fortunately, Black people have a problem with therapy, empowerment. And so what I did was I brought in a lady. I brought a lady in who does this for a living. She talks to ladies about how to be mature, how to be empowered as Black women, how to get along with other Black women, some of the barriers that we deal with when dealing with other women in relationships. So I had her to come in and just talk to some of these ladies.
You have someone such as myself, like, you know, LPC, a licensed professional counselor, come in. It's not always just about counseling. Sometimes it's just about empowerment. And I think that's what your group is going towards. One of the things that reality shows, when you think of reality shows, the first thing that comes to your head is drama. And so, you know, I know that this, like you said, these are real women. These are working women. Yes, they are strong, have strong personalities, and they're all, you know, but they are real working women.
It was a therapy session that was thrown out there for us to attend with a licensed, I'll say she's a counselor, but that might not be her title. I think she could be a great mediator, because she shouldn't have really a one-sided view on what's being discussed, because she shouldn't really have any idea of what's going to be discussed, being that she's coming in on the outside. So it'll be interesting to see how that all pans out.
I just have to ask, what do y'all think? Y'all think Nisha's gonna buy into this? What do y'all feel? How do y'all feel?
No comment.
Here we go again. This thing with Nisha and Toiya. This has got to be nipped in the bud. Nobody needs therapy but Nisha and Toiya. I just feel sometimes it's, you know,
that's what we're working on. Right. That's what we're trying to work. Right. And then it's important when you do have the conversation with her that, you know, it is about women's empowerment. It's about skills building. If she doesn't take anything away from it, if no one takes anything away from it, this is about learning at the very least what your conflict style is, how you handle it, and some other strategies to handle it in some other situations.
I guess.
Like in any relationship, you have to have communication.
Yeah. I would say amongst the entire group, that's my only conflict. So,
And I've seen you try, Toiya. So kudos to you. I've seen you try on the group me, and you include her with this and that, and you know, of course she doesn't participate, you know, but you know, I commend you, and I give you kudos for that, because it's very difficult when you feel someone is like pushing back, and you're steady trying to reach out, and they're just kind of like shutting you out. So you know, that's hard.
what? Okay, Sharone, last time I checked, you don't really know Nisha or Toiya. So how are you commenting on what's going on between those two? I think you, as well as the rest of us, need to back out of it and let them work their situation out together. I was just floored. I don't run behind friendships because I have plenty of them, but as a woman, when I'm wrong, and I don't mind admitting to that. So call me on the carpet.
I feel that if you're called to the carpet, then you just be honest. I screwed up, or you know what, I did say that and I shouldn't have said it, or you know, I said that and I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings, but some people aren't like that.
Today I am meeting my good friend Shannon. We have been friends for years. and I want to fill him in on the ladies and what's going on with me and my family.
How's the family doing?
Everybody's doing good. Jordan is going to high school next year. Jack will be turning 7 in a week. So now it's time for another baby.
Time is really fast by. So tell me about the ladies. How's that group going?
The ladies are ladies. You know, I mean, we have a good mesh of like different personalities, and you know, it's just, you know me, I'm not used to hanging around a lot of women, so.
I was going to ask you, is there a lot of strong personalities?
It is, but you know what? I keep my distance. I'm friendly, but you know, my mind is somewhere else. I'm all about it. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. And I don't have time for unnecessary drama. Therefore, if you're not talking about something that's going to make money or move me forward, I have absolutely zero tolerance for drama with women.
So when are y'all getting back together? Or y'all doing functions or anything like that?
You know what? It's funny you said that because, you know, I know a few of the ladies, you know, they're married and they have spouses that I've met, but then there's others that I haven't met. So I was thinking about getting together a couples event. I don't know what I want to do just yet, but I want to get them together with their spouses to see just how, you know, we can interact with one another, you know?
With like a little picnic or a little...
No, ain't no picnic, Shannon. Come on now. I'm talking about letting loose and like maybe a night out at the club, or, you know, something like that, or, you know, some pajama party or something.
Pajama party.
Right. My husband and I love hosting couples events, and I thought this would be a great opportunity for him to meet the ladies and their significant others. Even though I'm hosting a couples event and I know that some of the ladies aren't married, hey, I don't even know if they have a boyfriend. But in 30 days, I'm sure they can find a boo. Ooh, tea time. Thank you so much.
For you some honey and sugar, right?
Okay, thank you.
So let me ask you this here. Is it in a jealousy in this circle?
You know, I'm not going to say jealousy. It's more so I want to be in the front, in the spotlight. It's all about me. Oh, you know, I got an event. I got a party. I got, you know, and it's like, okay, we can't come to your stuff all the time. You know, give someone else a spotlight, you know. So, I mean, again, like I said, nobody has crossed my path. Because, you know,
let me ask you this. Who's the diva of the group?
The diva of the group.
You know, when you have a group of ladies, you're going to always want to have someone that's going to always want to be the diva.
Oh, yeah. That would be, Chaun Vaughn. Chaun Vaughn.
I was told that my relative, my cousin Sharone, called me out and said that I was the diva of the group. Really? Me? The diva? Don't think so. I believe the diva in this whole situation is the person who always shows up late to everything. But if I have to be the diva, I'll be that, because in my book, diva is another version of a hustler. Of a hustler. Of a hustler. Tonight is the night for my first wine tasting, my launch party for my new business. I am super excited and I cannot wait to see who all is going to show up.
I was kind of taken aback that my sister even said alcoholic out her mouth towards me. Because that's what that was about. She has the problem? She does. I go to her house today. Y'all know y'all coming to a wine tasting. I see her glass already with red. You been drinking already? You gonna be tasting 5 different wines. That's her way of unwinding. And if you guys happen to need to unwind with wine,
Make sure you are purchasing it from Chaun Vaughn's Wine-tastic collection.
I think the night is going pretty well. We're having a very good time, and I think that I am doing a fantastic job on my wine tasting presentation. Everyone seems to be very interested in the wine tasting, which I'm happy about. And when I say everyone, I don't necessarily mean all of the real working women of Houston. I can't even be concerned that the only 2 real working women that showed up were my sister, Mimi, and Tara. Just like I figured, no support.
Sorry.
You want me to drink this? Wow. Almost an hour late. And look who's gracing us with her presence, Miss Sharone. She is late to everything. You cannot get her to be on time. And over an hour late, it's terrible.
God bless you, Sharone. Okay.
I got a seat right here for you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's for the late people.
Okay. I'll be there.
I admit I was very late to the wine tasting. I think about 2 hours. But hey, I work, I have kids, I have a husband. I have to make sure everything at home is taken care of first.
We had rosé, we done had sparkling wine.
I'm sure you still have some left.
We don't give it to late people.
For late people. That's fine. I guess I won't be purchasing it.
Were you planning on purchasing?
I sure was.
I don't believe you.
Sharone, she's cute and all of that, but walking in here late, an hour and a half, you gotta get it better than that, girl.
If she plans on purchasing, I'll get up and I'll pour for you.
Yes, Miss Sharone, if you hadn't arrived an hour and 45 minutes or an hour, almost 2 hours late, you would know who I am.
Chaun Vaughn had a wine tasting. I was super late. I got there like 8:45, and I only stayed like 20 minutes because I had a date.
Yet another latecomer, Shelly. I hope you be on time to your PR appointments because I mean you were like over 2 hours late to my event. What really ticked me off was the 2 latecomers, Sharone and Shelly, are over there in the corner having them their own private conversation while I am up doing my wine presentation. I mean, how rude can you get?
She said it wasn't even a wine cracker.
Everything. Girl could have got some Ritz or something. She had the regular crackers. Y'all know that y'all be eating them white crackers with the chili, dip it. That's what we had, and cheese.
That's the boudin cracker. No, they said crackers, so I got crackers.
I'm sorry, but if I was hosting a wine tasting, I would have the best of the best. The cream of the crop. Creme de la creme. Regular Nabisco crackers, really?
Starting over can be a challenge. I'm starting over because I lost everything after 10 years of marriage. My house, my car, my job, and it was just me and my baby. And it was like, wow, I gotta start from scratch.
Yeah, so I basically he cheated on me. And I me and the baby.
Wow.
So do you know where he is right now?
Mm-hmm. Is he still here?
Yeah, he's here.
Is he still where?
Well, I'll tell you.
Oh, he married her.
What?
Where he live? I got my kitchen. And so he married her.
The reason was never really said why my husband left, but after things happening, money not coming in, finding little text messages and putting 2 and 2 together, not coming home at night, and I'm not knowing where he was, come on, what else could there be? And found out a year after going through a divorce, he was already with someone else, building a life with another family.
Yeah.
No, really anything.
Girl, that has to be hard.
It was. It was.
Wow.
I lost everything.
Really?
Then I moved back with my parents. Yeah.
Well, that's good you had your parents.
I had my parents. Yeah, definitely. I had a great support system, but I lost everything.
He picked up and left his family for someone else, and that crushed me to the core. It made me bawl. I couldn't get up some nights. I couldn't get up to take a bath. My mom would literally have to come and pick me up out of my room and say, get up and keep going.
I was very shocked to find out about Shelly's traumatic ordeal that she had gone through with her ex-husband. You would never guess that she has been through such a traumatic ordeal, because she doesn't show it on the outside.
You live in the moment for a minute and you come out of it. This doesn't break you, it only makes you stronger. And once I realized what was going on in my life, I wasn't gonna be a part of that. I wasn't gonna tolerate that. That's not who I am. You don't do me like that. No, I'm not having it.
I'm back. She got a day. I'm about to say, right. And I got to upgrade.
I got rid of the dead weight. And now I'm actually walking into my purpose with no hindrances, nothing to worry about. I'm fearless. He's missing out on a lot that could have been us, but he wanted that to be him.
But I'm glad you're moving on.
Yeah. I know. That's what she said.
It was just all about, God had to move me. So God did something in my life at that time. So it was, people would be like, oh, why do you stay? It wasn't that I was staying. I had to learn something from the whole thing. Right. And when God told me to move, I moved. Yeah.
Next week on Real Working Women of Houston.
I got a lot going on. You know, I mean, I don't understand. You ask me this every day. So, I mean, nothing has changed.
Husband really is getting on my nerves.
Your wine event was good last night.
Yeah.
Why didn't Linda come?
I think Linda was saying that she was sick. Mind you, I saw Linda post the day before that she went to lunch with somebody.
Nisha did agree to come, so I'm glad for that. So win-win for Toya.
I didn't necessarily say it was about me and her specifically, but I'm beginning to think it's solely about she and I.
The person who set the walk up definitely should have finished the full 5K.
I think people should be more aware of and not judgmental over mental health.